Hi guys, Central Man here. So this is going to be a serious football topic on two football clubs that will be soon to be no longer football clubs. That is Bolton Wanderers and Bury FC, Bury Football Club. I'm going to start with Bolton first, then Bury, because Bolton's fate has not been sealed yet. As for Bury, yep, their fate is already has been sealed. Bolton's fate, not yet. Bolton Wanderers, founded in, was it 1874? Whew, their financial debt or their financial problems managed to really took a tone for the worse in the spring of this year, in May. They went into administration. Yeah, they got relegated, went to the administration because they're in I think it's a £1.2 million debt. Might be wrong, but I think it is 1.2 million debt. Think they got they got a 20, I think it's a 21, 22, or even a 23 point deduction going into their a new season in League One, and their game against Ipswich Town was the lowest attendance in Bolton at the Universal. I think it's called the University of Bolton Stadium. It used to be called the Macon, and before that it used to be called the Reebok. The lowest attendance since the early 90s. They got thumped 5-0 to Ipswich Town. Go look up Bolton Wanderers on Wikipedia. Go to Wikipedia, type in Bolton Wanderers. Yeah, they got before that, they got their players quit the club and their managers quit the club because the club are not paying the wages to the players, to the manager, to the staff. Go to Wikipedia, type in Bolton Wanderers, and look it up. They got no major shareholder. They got no chairman. They got an intern manager. They've got until 14 days. They've got until 14 days to get a major shareholder, and also get a chairman, and get the funds to basically have the funds to compete for this season in League One. Otherwise, they'll get expelled from the EFL and soon to be liquidated. If they manage to get a major shareholder, it'll take time. I think they will. I think their stadium, their current ground will. I think will not play in that ground. Look at Coventry City. Coventry City, they were in that financial problem with Bolton years ago. The same situation as Bolton years ago. They cannot play in their ground, the Ricoh Arena. They have to play their games in Northampton. My fear is that they cannot. If they manage to get a major shareholder, I think the EFL will not allow Bolton Wanderers compete in their ground. They'll probably play someplace else. Probably at Oldham or Rochdale. We don't know. It's really it's really sad. 10 years ago, Bolton Wanderers were in the top flight. They were in the Premier League. In the 2000s, you had Sam Allardyce as the manager. They had players like Anelka, Kevin Davies, Kevin Nolan, JJ Okocha, Ricardo Garner, UC Escalayan. And then, 10 years on, they're in a financial problems. They'll be kicked out of the EFL and soon to be liquidated. After the 10 years, they're in the top flight. You got multiple YouTubers covering Bolton Wanderers. That is Thugden and Stumpeg. That'll be another topic for another time. For the Bolton Wanderers fans, I wish you support. I wish you good luck. If you manage to get a major shareholder in 14 days' time, he might turn this club around. First season they might survive. Survive in that division known as League One, and then soon to be get a good manager, help them get back up to the Championship, and soon to be get back into the top flight. I wish you good luck. You don't deserve to be in this financial problems, in debt. I wish you good luck. They need good luck at this point. So as for a club, their luck is officially run out. That is Bury FC. As today, Bury FC is officially expelled from the EFL after a 125-year history in the Football League. They've been around since 1885. 134 years. 1885 to 2019. I think they are the first team to be expelled from the EFL since Maidstone United way back in 1992. Why Maidstone United? You had Hereford United, and also you got Chester FC, but Maidstone United. But anyway, Bury. Wow, Bury isn't a club notable. They mostly stick into the 4th and 3rd tier of English football. They never got relegated outside of the English Football League. They stayed in the EFL for the past 125 years. Not 125 years. Yeah, 125 years. Sorry. This Steve Dale dude, I think he's responsible of Bury's problems. It's ironic that last season Bury got promoted to League One, because last season they were in League Two, got promoted, and then also they're in the same situation as Bolton. I think they also got probably a 22, 23 points deduction, and then right now they are officially no longer an English Football League team. And that means they cannot compete in this season's FA Cup. If they manage to form a new team, you have to wait until next season. That means that they'll start their first campaign as a non-league club in probably at the 9th or 10th tier of English football. It'll take them about 5 to 6 years to get back into the English Football League. It's damn shame. I see some clips or footage or photos of fans putting their Bury FC scaff, on the gates of Gig Lane. Sorry about my the word scaff, because I'm a northerner. Yeah, the scarf around Gig Lane. The fear that Gig Lane will be soon to be demolished if Bury manage to be liquidated. They're not liquidated yet. They're soon to be liquidated if they manage to form a new team. Who knows? They'll probably play their games at Gig Lane. If Bolton manage to get that major shareholder, the fear that they are not going to play in their new ground. They could still play in their new ground, but the fear that they could be in the same problem as Coventry City, have to play someplace else. So that's enough with Bolton Wanderers. I'm talking about Bury FC. Dark time. It's a very, very dark time to be a Bolton or Bury fan, because their clubs will soon no longer cease to exist. They're going to be removed from the EFL. Bury's already gone. Bolton will be next. If that Steve Dale played a massive part of Bury's demise, this fucking dude, sorry about my language, needs to go to jail. He needs to go to jail for money laundering and fraud. He's an asshole. Because Bury, they stuck around the 3rd and 4th division, had no desire to make this club bigger, going into promoted to the Championship or soon to be in the top flight. Bolton and Bury, the only major trophies they won is the FA Cup. I think Bury 2 times, Bolton 3 times. The famous win for Bolton is 1958 FA Cup win over Manchester United. At the time, Man United had the Munich air disaster. Came off the Munich air crash disaster. So it's very depressing, but for Bolton fans, I wish you good luck. Bury, hope you form a new club, and hope that new club go back to once was. Go into that 9th, 10th, 9th, 8th, 7th, 6th, 5 divisions of English football, and soon to go back into the EFL. And go, it won't be the same, but like some fan would say, this will be the Phoenix Club rise to the ashes. Hope they go rise to the ashes. Go back to EFL one day as a new club. Like Wimbledon used to be called, they got rid of Wimbledon in 2002. They reformed as the NK Dons, and they formed their own club known as EFC. So that's my thoughts on Bolton and Bury.